Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Mythic Legions, Cowarros and Millena from Four Horsemen Design. So every year for PowerCon, the Horsemen have been bringing along cool variations of their Mythic Legions figures that have a repaint that is very similar to certain Masters of the Universe characters. And this year, we got a very cool figure devoted to Battle Cat, and another devoted to Evil Lyn. So let's check them out. As you can see, they do come in the standard Mythic Legions blister cards there, complete with their names and pictures on the sides of the blister bubble. And if you're not familiar with these, one of my favorite aspects is the fact that they are collector-friendly packaging, meaning you can easily slide the backer card out of the back and remove the figure. That way, if you decide eventually you want to put them back on the card back, it's real easy to pop them back in the blister bubble and slide that backer card right on there. So let's go ahead and get these guys out of those boxes and take a closer look at them. Just like with all of your standard Mythic Legions action figures, these stand right at the 7-inch scale. And basically what they did is they modified some existing figures to really give them these very cool Masters of the Universe looks. Let's go ahead and start by taking a look at Malynna. So I've already got her all armored up here, but one of the great things about Mythic Legions is that they have these guys so that they're totally buildable. They usually come with lots of different accessories so that you can piece them together however you want. For example, the ponytail here is a separate piece. It's just a little joint that plugs into the top of the helmet. So if you don't want the white ponytail sticking out, you can easily remove that, and you've just got a nice helmeted head there. In addition to that, she's got a really nice cloth cape that just fits right over the head on the neck there, and the shoulder armor is also removable. It just plugs in via these small little pegs right there on the figure's back. So if you want to remove that armor there, you can do that, and she still looks great displayed this way. She also comes with an alternate head, where you can see this helmet completely covers the face. So it's like a nice battle helmet there. And the heads are just on nice ball joints. It's very easy to swap those on and off to give the character a completely different look, or just create your own character. Of course, just like with all the Mythic Legions figures, these are interchangeable between all of their figures, so it's very easy to swap parts. One of the things that I'm always amazed with is the quality of these. They feel so nice and solid and quality made. The joints are perfect, they are not loose, the plastic feels good, they're very easy to handle, and they don't feel like they're gonna break, so it's real easy to pose them around. So, articulation wise, you can see we can rotate the head all the way around there on that ball joint. We got the ball-like joints at the shoulders that allows the arms to come upwards, forwards, backwards, swivels at the elbow as well as bends at the elbow there, and we got swivels at the bracer cut there, and again here at the wrist with the hinge joints that allow the wrist to move forwards and backwards. We do have a nice joint at the torso there as well. We can swivel at the waist as well as roll that around. This is part of the interchangeability, so it will sometimes pop off that peg. It's totally fine. It's actually a very solid peg, so look at that. I can lock that on there, and I don't have to worry about it just falling off or getting flimsy or anything like that. The legs do have nice hinge joints there, so they can go outwards, forwards, and backwards. We can swivel at the knee, we can bend at the knee, and then we do have nice ankles that can move side to side. They got the rock there, as well as the pivot up and down. So you should be able to get some really nice poses out of this particular figure. This is my first female figure I've gotten from this line. I do have several of them on pre-order, because the females are relatively new to the line, and I will say that this one here turned out really, really nicely, and I'm very excited to get some more of them in the line. So she does come with a few other accessories. Most Mythic Legions figures do come with these nice little leather belts, so you can put that on there if you want to, and they all have the little holster. So that's if you want to add it to the figure's waist. She's also got this great little dagger, which is a really nice touch because it's kind of reminds you of the little dagger that came with the 2000X version of Evil Lyn. You can see it was a little stuck in there, but I pulled it out of the holster, so that way you can have her with a sheath knife, or you can have her holding onto it. And she's got a staff that is very reminiscent of Evil Lyn's wand. It's got some really nice metallic blue on the top there, with the rest of it that nice pale blue that matches the vintage colors on the action figure. So really nice figure overall. Cowarros is an absolutely amazing figure, and I love his name. Obviously, kind of giving an homage to Battle Cat in Cringer form, because he's a little more scared that way. I love the way that they built this out. It's very creative, and definitely reminds me of a lot of the creative things they've done in Masters of the Universe Classics. So for example here, all of these accessories are removable. You can pop those off. He actually comes with 2 of these shields, and you'll notice it's got these clips that go around the wrists. Those are removable, and that's because you can find different ways to display these shields. So you can see he's got 2 of them. I thought that was a nice touch because like the 2000X version of Battle Cat kind of had these larger plates like that on his armor. So you can actually put those on both of his arms if you want to kind of mimic that. That is really cool. Or if you want to plug one into the middle spot on his back, that is also something that can be done depending on how you want to display him. The armor bits on his shoulders are just like the ones we saw on Millena there, so you can pop them right off at the little holes there on the shoulder. And this is what I was talking about, how they were creative here, because they got this beautiful cat sculpt for the head. And then this whole piece right here just fits over the neck, this collar piece that really kind of bulks it out and gives it that more cat-like look. So if you want to take that off, it is possible, and you can display him this way as well. Or it also works really good with the alternate head, which is one of the orc heads repainted. So again, it doesn't even have to be that Cringer / Battle Cat type guy. It could be just a really cool colored orc. Now, it's also worth noting that they totally colored this mask to look like Battle Cat's mask. So, you know, if you want to display it with that collar there, you can pretend like that is a masked version of Battle Cat. So that is really, really fun. I just love the ways that they really designed this guy. He's even got a nice tail there that is ball jointed. That can also be removed. So if you want to display him without the tail, you can do that. It's really, really well done. I love the sword he comes with here. It's got this great metallic blue blade, and the paint deco on the rest of the figure just looks really nice with a great mixture of metallics with the flat colors and the nice bright stripes going up the arms and the side of the body all the way down the legs there. Articulation still functions the same on this guy. Even though he's wearing this collar piece, the shoulder articulation is not hindered, so you can still rotate those all the way around there. You got the same elbow bends and swivels. You got the swivels at the bracer as well as the wrist with the hinges. You got nothing in the torso up here, but you can still swivel at the waist, at the ball joint there. Really, really nicely done. Good hinge joints at the thighs. Legs move forwards, outwards, backwards. You got swivels at the knees, bends at the knees, and you got great ball joints at the ankles with the rocks there, so you can really get some great poses out of this guy. And just like with Evelyn there, he feels nice and solid. Articulation is awesome. The accessories are great, really giving you a lot of different options to build this guy out however you want to display him, but also good for mixing and matching with your other figures. And you know what? If you've got any of the other Masters of the Universe themed Mythic Legions figures, they look really great with them. For example, pose them with your Keltis and Adamon, and they look pretty awesome. Onward to battle, Cowarros! So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the PowerCon exclusive Cowarros and Malynna Mythic Legions figures from Four Horsemen Design. These are just fantastic. I am still blown away by how good the Mythic Legions toy line is. And here's the best part. If you weren't able to pick these up at PowerCon, you can pre-order them right now at storehorseman.com. So you haven't missed out yet. You should definitely check these out if you already are a fan of Mythic Legions or you're looking to try it out, maybe dabble in it a little bit. These are 2 pretty cool figures to add to your collection. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, leave me a comment to let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, my friends.